Hey traders, thanks for stopping by TheTradingAnalystcom. This is Taylor. I'm going to take a look at a bunch of charts here. I'm going to go over my analysis and some specific levels here that I think you're really going to need to watch here, and I think it's really going to help you out in the market this week with these specific levels. And I'm going to throw out some trade ideas as well that you can use for free as well. So before we get into this video here, what I want you guys to do is visit us here on the home page of the website. Get to know us better. We want to get to know you better. So when you visit us here on the home page of the website, you're going to see everything that you're going to get when you sign up today and join the premium membership community. The other cool part about visiting us here is you're going to see other traders, people who are inside the membership, and what they have to say about the membership. They're inside the membership getting results just like you want to be getting. So take a look and see what other people are saying about it. It's good to see from a different perspective other than my own about the membership, because of course, I think that I have the best service out there. And I really truly believe that, guys, because our clients are happy and they're making money and they're happy enough to leave us these reviews here on our website. The other cool part is when you sign up and join today, you're actually getting instant access to the same profitable trading alerts that these current members are talking about in their reviews and their testimonials. So if you're sick and tired of losing money in the market, if you're sick and tired of being inconsistent with your trading, having your account go up and down and up and down, and it never really goes anywhere, it's not your fault if you haven't been successful up until this point. I'm being honest with you guys. But it is going to be your fault if you don't do something to make a change so you can actually start winning in the market and start putting money in your pocket based off of winning trades. And you can do that. The change that you need is the premium membership community at TheTradingAnalystcom, because you're getting instant access to these real-time trade alerts that are sent directly to your cell phone, so you can trade from anywhere, from work, on the road, at home, at lunch, whatever you want to do. You're going to be able to participate in these winning trades, so you can say goodbye to losing money in the market. You can say goodbye to lacking consistency in your trading, and you can say hello to profitable winning trades on a consistent basis, guys. All right, so really quick before I jump into this chart or these charts, is I wanted to say that we are raising the prices here very soon, and that's because we're seeing a big jump in membership lately, and we want to keep the community really tight-knit. You can see the bottom left-hand side of your screen, 1,700 traders have viewed the page in the last 30 days. So we're seeing a lot of people visiting here and joining and growing the community. And we want to be able to keep the community as tight-knit as possible so we can give you guys the personal, individual attention that you all deserve. I mean, that's what you want, right? Well, that's what we want for you. So we are raising the prices here, so that's why. So I don't want you to miss out, because if you wait to sign up, you're going to have to pay that higher rate that we're raising it to. The other thing is you're also going to miss out on the trading opportunities that we have this week. We're already 3 for 3 on our trades this week. Three trades issued, 3 winning trades. That's not uncommon. And the longer you wait, the more trades that you're going to miss out on. Okay, guys? So take the opportunity at the end of this video, sign up for that premium membership, and you're going to get instant access to the precise entry and exit signals, so you know exactly what to do and when to do it. All right, so let's take a look at the charts here. I'm going to start off with Facebook. Facebook, first and foremost, massive uptrend here. And I want to kind of discuss really quick, we had a trade here on Facebook, and I want to kind of go over exactly what happened. So you can learn from it. And then after I go over that, I'm going to go over some levels here that I think you got to pay attention to. So we were looking for a breakout here over Facebook. We wanted to see it kind of jump, get a reaction off of this support. It was previous resistance. You saw it here, right there, and then we broke over it, and you can see it using it as support there, right here, and again right here. So we were looking for some kind of a signal here to look for a long trade with some options, with some call options. And we actually saw that opportunity right here on this day, right here. We looked for a breakout. We got a breakout over this resistance level. It was a downtrend that we were in, just a mini downtrend level that we were in for the last couple of weeks. We broke over that, and then we issued a long trade. And you can see right here is the actual alert. We bought the Facebook calls, July 20th, 2:05 strike. We got them at 186 right here. And then we issued the stop loss and the price targets right here. The trade was moving well for us, so we moved our stop up to 200. And this is on the private Twitter feed. Guys, we issue all of the alerts on the private Twitter feed as well as via text message. So you don't have to sit in front of the private Twitter feed all day long. These are sent via text message. And then we ended up closing partial position. And that's what we do, guys, here is we like to sell in partial positions on the way up, okay? This really helps grow accounts is when you sell in partial positions, because you want to take that green when you see it, okay? And you also want to keep some of that position because it might run higher. I'm really oversimplifying it, but I just want you guys to be aware of that. So we closed some here at a nice gain here, a third of the position at 257 right here. Remember the entry was right here at 186, so that's a nice healthy gain right there. We closed some more of these calls at 292. That's a really nice gain. I think that's about an 80% gain right here. And then we ended up closing the rest of that position at 283. So overall, I think it was about 65, 70% win, something like that, overall on that entire position. So back to the chart here, and that was the move here that we saw. It was a short-term trade. You know, sometimes we have shorter term trades, sometimes we have longer term trades. It just kind of depends on the chart and the market conditions. So now that we went over that trade, I want to show you guys some longer term levels here for Facebook. Don't worry, I'm going to speed things up here a little bit as we move through these charts. So longer term, I'm just going to back it up right here. We broke over some really nice resistance here with this move recently. We've seen a nice earnings reactions lately, and that was the key to this move right here. And the nearest term support that I want to point you in the direction of is about 192. Okay, it was where we were looking for bounces right here, and we're going to look for bounces again against 192. Even bigger support is down near about 185. You can see it was sideways trading against there, right here. You guys seeing how many touches are against that resistance point? So that's a it was a resistance point. So now it's support. So that is my thoughts on Facebook. The next one we're going to take a look at is NVDA. Overall here, NVDA, a very bullish chart here, okay? Now I'm going to go over some things that could warrant some caution here, and that is, for one, we have this resistance here. There's the resistance, there's a resistance, and do you see how it broke over that resistance right here? And then do you see how after that we ended up breaking right back underneath it? You know, to me, that looks like a false breakout, okay? That's not a good sign for a bullish chart, okay? We want it to hold these breakouts. When it breaks over a resistance point, we want to see it hold, maybe trade sideways, maybe head higher, and then come back into that support and then bounce from there. But we don't want to see it breaking back under, okay? because it showed you that it wanted to break over, and then it clearly rejected that level. The other thing I want to point out too is that we had this little reversal pattern here, and this is something I focus on a lot at inside the service and the membership. It's a 3-day pattern. It's a 1 day. Day 2 is a break higher over day 3 and a close over day. A close over day 1's high with day number 2, followed by day number 3 right here, which was a gap down and a close below the day 2's low. All right, so this is a reversal pattern, okay, because it looks like it's heading higher, okay, and then boom, it just reverses the very next day. So it's not what you want to see, all right, and notice where it did it. It did it right back up against this resistance point that was previous resistance, and then it turned into support, and we broke back under it. So right there at about 252, 253 is that resistance point. But we're still above these levels here. We're still making higher highs and higher lows. But when you really have to worry, these are just kind of signs of caution here. Not necessarily a short signal or a signal that, this is going to head lower more than a few bucks. But if it breaks these lows right here, all right, if it breaks about 230, then I think that it's going to head lower. I think that's a short signal for an actual position if we actually break this low, okay? Because then we'd be making lower highs and lower lows. We'd also be breaking this pretty decent uptrend line that started last August. You can see there's a bounce, direct bounce here, a direct bounce here. So we were breaking that trend line and this low right here, in addition to this false breakout. So a lot of signs here. I'm not saying that NVDA is going to do this, but I'm just saying that if it does happen, you better be paying attention, whether you're looking for shorts or whether you're long and looking for some kind of a stop out point. So that's it for NVDA. The next one we're going to touch on is Google. Google here, want to point out, we called for a breakout right here. It hit our target up here, clearly got a reaction right there. And then we have another reaction to it right here. So clearly this is a big resistance point, okay? And the thing about Google that you have to be paying attention to is after this big move higher in the market, a big bounce in the market, Google never broke out over all-time highs. This is a previous all-time high here. And you can see we rejected at it there, right there. And Google was never able to break over that. So the reason I'm pointing that out is because if the market sees some kind of turbulence moving forward, that Google is going to be one of the ones that I'd be looking at for a downside move. We still have this support right here from this little mini uptrend line started back here in May. There's a bounce again. If we break that trend line, then I think we're headed lower. But what I also want to point out, guys, is that this level down here at about 1,060 to 1,020 is a major buy zone. So if we do head lower, this is a major buy zone that I'd be looking at. This is actually my favorite level here on Google, aside from, maybe looking for some downside up here for a short-term move. If it heads lower, this is a major buy zone right here. And again, if it breaks this level, that's when you want to worry for Google. But until then, it's a tradable downside move if it breaks that trend line. But once it gets down to here, about 1060, 1020 is a major buy zone because we have this major uptrend line. I'm going to the weekly chart here, going all the way back to 2008. Okay, started 2008. You can see how many bounces we've gotten up against it. Several bounces, guys. Look at how many direct hits we have against it. And again, just recently, guys. So that's the level right here, right around 1060 to 1020 is that level here. That's a major bounce zone for Google. The next one we're going to take a look at is Amazon. Amazon, this is another one we called for the breakout on. You saw a big earnings reaction here, and we just kind of traded sideways, called for the breakout. Since then, it happened. So kind of congrats if you've been following along on that. Now I see this as just kind of another bull flag. Whether it heads lower or higher in the short term, that kind of remains to be seen. The resistance point that we have above, the only resistance we have above, because we're right here just shy of a few bucks off of the all-time high. That was the all-time high right here. If we break this on a closing basis, so about 1770, if we close over 1770 on the daily, I think that it's going to lead to another breakout. We've got major support down here at about 1600. All right, it was previous resistance there, and you can see all this sideways trading against that level right there. So that's a major support level on Amazon. It's also a nice little uptrend that started back here last year. You can see several hits against it right there. So no reason it shouldn't bounce once again against that level. The next one we're going to take a look at is Netflix. And Netflix, just some really simple levels here that I want you to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to is up here at about 419 or about 422 actually, excuse me. About 422 is that previous resistance point there. You can see that we're clearly reacting to it right here. I see this as potentially another bull flag as we trade sideways. This is how stocks move, okay? They head higher, and then they rest, and then most likely they continue that that trend higher. So that's kind of what we're looking at for Netflix. We've got resistance up here at about 422, and then we've got support down here. I'll just extend that over at about 385. You can see it was support there, right here, and that's going to be extended here. So we've got resistance about 422, support down here at about 385. The next one we're going to take a look at is Tesla. Tesla here, what I want to point out is that it looked like it wanted to head higher up here. And again, you guys, the last video I did on Tesla, I almost forgot. We did call for a downside move from this point right here. And the reason being is, again, that 3-day pattern. Remember I talked about it on NVDA, is that 3-day pattern. And I'll show you guys right here. So here's that 3-day pattern. Day 1, day 2, day 3. So remember, day 2 is green and it closes over day 1's high. And again, you guys, this works for both upside and downside moves. It's just the opposite, okay? So don't think that this is only a bearish signal. It works both ways. If you just flip the signals, instead of breaking over the previous day's high, it's breaking under the previous day's low for day number 2. Okay, so day number 2 closes over day number 1's high, followed by day number 3 right here, which is a gap down and a close below day number 2's low. Okay, and as you can see, that worked beautifully, and we headed lower from about 355 all the way down to about 298. Okay, so if you're a short-term options trader, that would have been a really nice profit for you if you followed along there and if you were inside the membership. So now I want to point out a couple of things that we have going on here. So we've got we are in a short-term downtrend. Okay, we've got a high here, a lower high here, we've got a low here, and a lower low right here. So that's a downtrend. Okay, we also have, if you look here, let's see, 318.96. I'm seeing if this is a 3-day pattern right here. The low, yeah, we have a 3-day bearish pattern. Okay, just like over here that we saw that led to this move lower, we have this same 3-day pattern. Day 1, day 2 is a close over the previous day's high right there. We did that. Don't let this red candle fool you. This is actually a green day. We closed above the previous day's high. and the previous day's close. So this is actually a green day. It's only red because we gapped up and closed below that current day's open. Okay, so anyways, we have this 3-day pattern here. It's a bearish pattern with a close over the previous day's high with day 2, followed by day 3, which is a gap down. We gap down, and then we closed below day 2's low. All right, so that's another bearish pattern right there. So we're making lower lows, lower highs, but we're still holding this major level here. This is previous support. As you can see, I like to use volume points of control here. It's on the left-hand side of your screen. This is where the most volume has been traded on Tesla, and since we're above that level, it's a level of support. But if we break that level, that is going to be a major support level broken. So if we close under about 300, to me, Tesla is going to be a major long-term short, not just a short-term short, but a major short, and I think it's going to head much lower. But I'm not saying that is going to happen. I'm just saying that if it happens, that's what I'd be looking for, because we're still above that level. Okay, we're still above that level, but we do have some caution signals here in the short term that lead me to believe that it is possible that this major level could be broken. So thank you guys for stopping by and watching this video. I really hope that it's going to help you make money in the market, and that it's going to make you a better trader. Now, if you're looking to take your trading up a level, if you're looking to step it up a notch, then what you really need to do is join the premium membership community, because you're going to get instant access to these real-time trade alerts that are sent via text message in real time with precise entry and exit parameters that are going to help you make money in the market, guys. And again, you're going to get alerts just like the Facebook one that I showed you earlier that we covered on the Facebook, or I'm sorry, on the private Twitter feed. It's also sent via text message, but it's just easier to show you guys the alerts on the private Twitter feed. So if you want alerts like that, like Facebook, on those call options that we did, then you're going to need to join the premium membership community. And again, guys, it's not just Facebook. We've got 3 trades so far this week. All of them are green. And again, we don't win every trade, but it's not uncommon that we do have 3 out of 3 winning trades in a week. Okay, guys? So if you want access to that, you need to join the premium membership community. You know, if you're sick and tired of losing in the market, if you're sick and tired of inconsistency in your trading where you win one week, you lose the next week, you know, we've all been there, okay? I've been there. A lot of my members have been there. But you can do something about that right now, okay? You can do something about that right now if you join the premium membership community, because you're going to get instant access to these profitable trading alerts that are going to tell you exactly what to do and when to do it. So you don't have to worry about going over a bunch of charts or worrying about missing out on trading opportunities because you didn't have time to do your own analysis, because we've got you covered. Okay, guys? We've got you covered. We're here to help you make money in the market, and I want you to be our next success story. So take this opportunity, join the premium membership community, and remember, guys, the prices are going up soon. So if you wait to sign up, that's definitely not what you should do. But if you wait to sign up, you're going to have to pay that higher membership rate that we're raising it to. And again, guys, you're also going to miss out on the winning trades that we have coming up here for the rest of the week and moving forward. So the longer you wait, the more trades you're going to miss out on, and you're going to have to pay that higher rate. So join right now, take this opportunity, and you can get instant access to the profitable winning trade alerts that are going to help you make money in the market and get results now. All right, I'm Taylor. I'm going to sign off here, and I hope to see you inside the membership.